falling the slowest, cause I'm not tired, but you got past them. You doubt the power, now you play catch up. You started strong, but you couldn't last, huh? You taking breaks, you breathing faster. Don't test my patience, nor test my pace, cause good things come into those who wait. Jealousy's how you hide the hate. Y'all letting them redefine your traits. Fake it till you make it. Lot of y'all create the street, got a lot of competition. Fake it, kindness is not weakness, so please don't mistake it. Humankind. So if you see me shaking,
I am just a coward with some superpowers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in Transparent Tuesday. It's that time again. I'm gonna get started in 1 second. We're a little early. We're a little early. I just let it roll today. I just let it roll. 2:26. We're rolling a little bit early today, so I can play this full song because I enjoy this. Yes. Currently, this is Street Hymns, and this track is entitled 9 Grand. This is off his Slow and Steady project. He's the rock, yeah. Everybody, welcome in as you continue to pop in. The price of admission is just you sharing this live stream. That's the price of admission, just share the stream. Welcome in. We're going to get started in just 1 second. We're talking about let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Natalie, welcome. Welcome in, Miss Natalie Price. Welcome in. Today we're talking about why can't we just all get along? I'm currently still at school, and I'm about to get started in just 1 second. Okay, so here we go. Let me cut the music really quick. Once again, that track was 9 Grand by Street Hymns, a really talented artist out here in the DFW in Dallas, where I am currently. But really quick introduction. My name is Jonathan Jones, best-selling author of the book entitled Process 14 Surprisingly Simple Behaviors to Skyrocket Millennials to Success. You can go ahead and pick up your autographed copy on jonathanjonespeaks.com. So, really quick, today I just want to start off with a scripture. What's going on, Coach Bree? Today I just want to start off with a scripture because I was really encouraged by just reading this scripture. It came from the book of John, chapter 13, verses 34 and 35. And the scripture reads, "A new commandment I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so also you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples if you love one another." And today I really wanted to get started off with that because I was just hanging out with a couple of guys yesterday, and we're just at a facility, just talking a little bit, and then as I kept looking over my shoulder, I kept hearing a couple of gentlemen cuss each other out, call them blank this and blank that. And I was like, wow. Like it really hit me in a real place because not long ago, I used to have a pretty foul mouth, like pretty bad. My mouth needed to be washed out with soap, something serious. But then as I was sitting there with these young men, I just began to think how much different and how much more of effective we could be if we just took the time to not use foul language to one another, not cuss at one another, not call each other obscene things. But at the same time, if we just began to uplift each other, just like the verse says, you will be able to identify my disciples by the way they love one another. And just, coming from the script and coming from the text in John chapter 13, verse 34 and 35, when we talk about being disciples of Christ, we talk about being individuals who are willing to carry our cross. And when we talk about carrying our cross, that means us putting some things, some of our selfish behaviors to the side, putting some things that we really urge and that our flesh really craves, we sacrifice those. Because we understand Jesus, who came down to earth, he sacrificed so much more for us by giving his life freely. So today I want to encourage you to take the time and then to love somebody. Take the time to encourage and uplift someone. Take some time to give somebody an encouraging word, because you never know who needs to hear it. And instead of taking the time to criticize somebody, taking the time to say, oh, I could have did that better, or, oh, this person sucks, that person sucks. Well, if you're better than them in that area, show them how they can improve. Take the time to spur somebody on. Because just like I said before, a lot of times when we're doing things wrong or people are doing things wrong, this might be the only way they know. This might be their way of life. And if this is their only way of life, or this is the only exposure that they've ever had, then they don't know that what they're doing might be wrong, or they don't even know, that they're operating in a place of dysfunction. But you need to help them out. If you're aware of these things, just like the verse says, you will be able to tell who my disciples are by the way they love. We need to create a new culture of loving one another instead of talking about each other all the time. We need to create another culture of pouring into other individuals. We need to create another culture of, instead of just sparting off at the mouth or spouting out at the mouth, saying something negative, say something positive. Instead of saying, man, you suck, say great job. Encourage somebody today. Love somebody today. Loving somebody is a decision. It's a choice. But just like you choose to say something negative to somebody, just like you choose to hop on somebody and critique them or ridicule them or whatever else it may be, encourage somebody. Love somebody. Because just seeing people attack each other and seeing people talk down each other, it hurts me. It hurts my heart. Because we're better than that. And people can't elevate in their life, and they can't elevate to new levels and new territories without others' help, without your influence, without you sharing an encouraging word, without you pulling them off to the side and saying, hey, man, I know you do things like this sometimes, but maybe you could try it this way. So that was just my thought, and that was just my heart, because I know that I used to use extremely foul language. But then it took a point and it took a place to where somebody said, why are you talking like that, John? Why are you so mad, John? Check yourself. Get it together. Brent Creasy, what's going on, sir? Today I'm just saying, why can't we all get along? I came from the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34 and 35. And Jesus is talking about how people will know that, talking about how you can identify followers of Christ by their love for one another. But I'm about to get out. I'm about to get out of here. The song of the day that I played earlier was 9 Grand by the artist Street Hymns. If you have not checked him out, he's doing some great things. He has some phenomenal jams. If you want more information on me, or even if you would like to purchase your copy of Process, you can go on JonathanJonesSpeaks.com and you can get your autographed copy of Process. As y'all know, I'm still here at SMU because I couldn't go home in time to do my live stream on Facebook. So I did it at school, and I'm going to continue to do it until the term's over. So we're going to keep going. But everybody, thank you for taking the time and coming out, and I appreciate everybody who hopped in. If this was helpful for you, I encourage you to take this and just share it with somebody else so that we can create a culture of love, not creating a culture of criticism. We can create a culture of engagement and encouragement. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate your time, and I hope you have an excellent rest of the week. Bye-bye.